It's 90.3 KEXP and KEXP.org worldwide. I'm John Richards here on The Morning Show with one of my favorite bands right now, just playing the crap out of this new record. They're called Flasher, and they're live here on KEXP.
Hey, John. Hey, everyone.
Flasher live here on KEXP with the song you may have heard once or 10 times on the morning show called Pressure. The new album is called Constant Image, and they play at the Capitol Block Party. They have told me 7 p.m. is when people can catch your live set tonight, and then off to Vancouver up by 5 and playing tomorrow. You were in Portland last night?
Yeah, Portland last night.
Good show?
It was great.
Where'd you play?
Played at Mississippi Studios.
Oh, great place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you drove. Did you drive right after or early this morning?
We did. We stayed at Danny's cousin's house. Got in around 3:30.
Got a cousin up here? That's good.
Yeah.
Always good to have a cousin in any town, I'm sure you're touring. Or friends.
Grandma.
Any grandma, anyone. Or just claim to be relatives, wherever you can crash. I love the new record. Can't wait to hear the next one, too. I think this was the first one we started playing on the show. Skim Milk, right?
That's it.
All right, it's Flasher live here on The Morning Show.
Second place, then loyal, permanent, come on.
it after the afternoon. In the glow of the shade that's thrown up, wrapped away inside the vein. I see through the time with the give and take, give and take. No future, no fate, no.
Nicely done. Skim Milk from Flasher live here on the morning show. Like that live even better. And I like the recorded version quite a lot. Playing again live, we mentioned Capitol Block Party. And a quick introduction, too, of everyone in the room for our audience, if you could. One of you is responsible to know everybody's name of the band.
I'm Emma.
Okay, good job, Emma.
Yeah.
Who else you got with you?
That's Taylor, playing guitar, and Daniel on the bass.
You're doing good back there for no sleep.
Thank you.
Nice work. Hopefully a nap is in store before 7 p.m.
That's the plan.
You're just not going to power through, right? That's probably good. And then, again, playing up in Vancouver. And how's the rest of the summer look? Is there more touring? Is there more, what's the plan for Flasher?
So we're playing a festival in Athens, Georgia called Athens Pop Fest. Mm-hmm. And we're doing a little tour in August with this band, Gauche, from DC as well. That's members of Priests and Downtown Boys and other local celebrities in DC.
Yeah, some good bands. Can you talk a little bit about the DC scene too? We're hearing so many good things coming out. You just mentioned
really
a few,
amazing.
right? Yeah. What's it like right now? Is it a lot of rock? Is there different genres going on?
There's been a very vibrant experimental music and jazz scene in DC for a long time. The rock scene's great. I'm gonna plug Sister Polygon Records, which is the label that I run with the other members of Priests, and I think that we put out a lot of great stuff.
What have you put out?
Area. We put out this band, Gauche, that we're going to be touring with. The first Flasher EP was on Sister Polygon. Priests. We put out a Downtown Boy 7-inch. We have a new release coming up by this band, Ultra Beauty, that Daniel recorded. A lot of great stuff in store.
So being in the label and being in the band and being in the music world right now, running an indie, do you have advice for people running indie labels? And I had one years ago, but I have been told so many times that the labels are gone and don't do it. And if that's your advice, that's great.
Well, don't do it if you're trying to make money.
Yes, that's the first bit of advice.
And I would not recommend starting a band and a label at the same time.
It's cautionary tales.
Yeah.
So, but look for those bands; they're great. And does it when you're playing in DC too? Do people in newer bands or people in the scene, do they have a strong history? Do they understand the history of music in DC? I mean, we here in Seattle certainly do. too. But there's some great bands in the past. Does that have any influence on, or is it just something that's factually correct? You like great bands in DC?
I think it's both, and I also think it's impossible to be a band from DC and not be aware of the history because everyone is going to ask you about it.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, when you have that many good bands that came out of there, it's hard not to. But I don't, like, your sound too has so much good pop in it and rock and stuff. You would never say that's a DC sounding band. You just sound like a great pop band.
you.
Yeah. So, at least I'll tell people that. Have them come to me. You've got to get tired of that DC thing too. I imagine bands being in DC right now, it's like you have some sort of extra responsibility for the rest of us. Right? Is that a thing?
I think
Yeah, kind of.
we're so proud to be from DC, and we wouldn't have, like Taylor was just saying, we wouldn't be playing music if it wasn't for the lasting legacy of all ages shows,
Right.
of just a vibrant DIY scene there. But at the same time, I think anytime people are looking for an excuse other than the music, first and foremost, to appreciate the band.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not the worst entry point. Like, if you're going to check out a band because you like a bunch of different bands from DC, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
there's worse reasons,
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. We're going to talk more in a little bit. We've got another one here, and this is going to be on the album. And the full length, this is the full length. You have the EP. I think I was playing the EP. I felt like this was your second record, but that was an EP. But this is the full length. This is your big...
and there's a 7-inch single in between.
Okay. All right, good. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But you got another one from the new record for us?
Yeah, the song's called Who's Got Time?
All right.
And we're going to try so hard to not curse. I have a little note.
I try every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
In the terminal phase, and it's all about it's not that bad, easy to see. Everybody takes what they only do. It's got time, but she got time to take a break from me. It's not that bad, easy to see. But I wouldn't be missing you up. It's enough to know. In the shadow, don't let me sitting deep into death. Can you say it a different way? As it's always chasing you. My apologies. Jeez, I blew it both times.
We have a delay. We're all good. We just like to tell people that. Flasher here on KEXP, doing their best here at 9 in the morning. With the new record is called Constant Image. You've been hearing it here on the morning show in KEXP. They play at the Block Party later today. A great place to play music. I don't know if you've played the Block Party before. First time, I'm guessing? I'm guessing. It's great. It's right in the middle of our neighborhood up there, and it's just a really good environment. And weather's going to cooperate, so that's nice. And then up to Vancouver. Good luck going over the border. And, you know us in Canada right now.
How's it coming back in?
It's, going to Canada's no problem. You'll be fine. It's coming back in. So good luck with that. And really quick, too, I didn't even ask about you're in so many bands, and you're not alone. A lot of bands are like that. But what caused this band to form? What was it? Was there just shared interest in music? Was there songs you just want to put together? Because you have other bands, right? But what started Flasher?
Pure romance.
You just liked each other?
Well, yes. Taylor and I played in another band before this one.
Yeah.
Called Young Trinas. That was like just a very overtly punk band. That was like the goal.
Yeah.
And the bass player quit to go on to start a project called Sneaks, which is very good. And so Danny started playing with us, and really quickly we realized it was just like a totally different band. So that's how Flasher was born.
Nice. Cool. All right.
And like you said, we'd all played in various projects together or around each other, or just played music informally together. And actually the next song we're going to play, it's the oldest song we have, and Taylor and I wrote the original version of it like years before Flasher was even an idea.
Oh, cool.
So,
well, that's a perfect introduction. You should play it.
Yeah.
it's called
I'll
Destroy.
stop talking. Go
And
ahead.
it's from our first EP.
Okay.
Always talking, but it's never to me. I can hear you speaking, never understand what you mean. Always talking, but it's never to me. I can hear you speaking, never understand what you mean. Figure it out, just wanna be your boy. Starting to realize, just wanna be your boy. Figure it out, just wanna be your boy. Starting to realize, just wanna be your boy. Lots of air between us, but it's still hard to breathe. Destroy your feelings, make a little room for me. Lots of air between us, but it's still hard to breathe. Destroy your feelings, make a little room for me. Figure it out, just wanna be your boy. Starting to realize, wanna be your boy. Figure it out, just wanna be your boy. Starting to realize, just wanna be your boy. Just wanna be your boy. Starting to realize, just wanna be your boy. Figure it out, just wanna be your boy. Starting to realize, wanna be your boy, just wanna be your boy.
All right, Flasher live here in the morning. I love that one. Nice one. Destroy the name of it. Daniel, you look like you're on one leg for half of your. You're fun to
Helps me,
watch.
like-
You're fun to watch, man. You're right. You remind me of watching the Jam play live. That's you have a similar style, which is definitely a good thing. Flasher is going to be live again later at the Capitol Hill Block Party. I highly recommend getting there and seeing them. Check out Constant Image, their brand new record. Check out the record label, Sister Polygram Records, for all kinds of good music. Am I missing anything? I'm plugging away for you all. Is that it? Anything else? Birthdays, anniversaries?
April 10th.
April 10th.
You got 2 Aries, a Gemini.
One Gemini.
Your cousin, is there anything we can do for them?
Thanks, Matt.
Is
Morning.
Matt coming to the show?
Yeah.
He better. All right. Flasher playing later today. Thanks again for taking the time this morning. Huge thanks to our crew as always, and a huge thanks to you who donate to KEXP, keeping us independent, nonprofit, and championing amazing bands like this each and every day. This is 90.3 KEXP in Seattle.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.